guys, and welcome back to Sin's Feeding the Beast. I hope you like the new intro. I was trying something out. I'll see how I like it. I may change it again, but I thought it was pretty funny just to start. I was going off into the sunrise, off to adventure. But yes, okay, guys. So what I'm planning to do down here is I'll show you what I'm planning to do. So biofuel and biomass. So essentially, you make biomass. With what we already have our current setup there with the fermenter, as you can see the biomass is leaving. Um, but what I want to do is I want to make biomass into biofuel because you can see here that it still creates the same amount of power at 5 mjs per tick in a biogas engine, um, but in a combustion engine, sorry, but it does it for 40,000 ticks in a biofuel. So it works for a lot longer, though they are a bit more dangerous. They will explode a little bit, or can explode a little bit, but you essentially get a lot more power out of them. So I think that's what I want to do with them. So what this is going to be here is this is going to be my new tank to hold biomass. Yeah, to hold biomass. It is a smaller tank, so let's put a few blocks in like so. Um, so that's going to be the output there. That's going to go off to the engines. Out the front here. Oh, wait, I don't know what I'm doing with this. Whoops. Never mind. No, this is going to be the output. The output's going to be at the front because we're going to put our stills up the front here somewhere. I haven't decided where to put them yet, and I'll go through how to make them in just a moment. But yeah, they will need power, and they will need to be pretty well exciting about it. So I'll close up that hole there because I thought I had to do it for some reason. But yeah, now here we have a tank. So it's a 5x5 tank. So it holds 2 million buckets of biomass. So I think that's a pretty good buffer. Even though the fermenters output more than a fermenter can go through, I think that should be fine. And if need be, we can add another fermenter or two in the array just to make up for it. So what I'm going to start doing is we're going to go upstairs, and I'm going to have to start draining. Whoops. I have to start draining this big tank here. I'm gonna, because this is the tank I want to put my biofuel in because it's the largest tank that I have. So that way we have plenty in it. And I've been going up and down, up and down. See, I've got plenty of lava still coming in. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some gold pipe and make gold waterproof pipe and use that because that's going to make it a lot quicker. And I'm going to use emerald as well and emerald pipes because those are instead of using wood, you can use emerald pipes, and they actually pull out more at once. So I made it increase the engine size on it, but that's all right for what we want to do. All right, guys, I'll be right back with those materials, and we'll get started. All right, guys, speak to you soon. Okay, guys, now back again. So I have a few of the required materials here. So we're gonna make some emerald pipe as shown. So there we go, emerald transport pipe, which we can convert into waterproof pipe, which is what we need. And then we'll do the same again with the gold pipe. The gold pipe has a greater capacity, or can hold a greater capacity at least, and that's why we want to use it. So that should hopefully be enough for our needs at the moment. I may change the pipes up as we go along, but for now that is great. So now we need to build our still. So as you can see, everything you can find, there we go, is here. So it's a sturdy casing with the 4 glass around it and redstone. So it's a pretty simple design. But yes, so there is our sturdy casing, our 4 glass. I think it's going to be the first design that I actually get right straight away, but it's because I had it right in front of me, so that's all right. So there we got our still here, and I think that's everything. Yep, so we got a still, some diamond pipe, and diamond pipe, emerald pipe. I've got an ironproof pipe there just in case I need to split it. And actually I can go down here, I think. No, I cannot. Oh, I'm going up. No wonder I can't go down. No, that's a good thing that I can't go down. There we go. So as you can see, I've had this running for a while. I had to go away and do a few things, but it's got about 400 biomass. And it's just coming from this one fermenter, so it's been an hour or two, and it's doing its job. That's the important thing. All right, so let's dig out a quick channel here. Oh, okay, well that's nice. I've left this open from another project on. I think it was when I was filling it in, so that's all right. I can handle that. Now um, let's go out here a little bit because I think we don't make it too confined by that back wall, so that's fine. We'll just do that and that. And then I'll put another one up here, and look at that, I just have enough. That's all right, I can always make more of those, so it's pretty easy. So for a still, you need to put it like so, and there we go. So it now, all you got to do is input on one side, and then you can, and it'll start making, or start distilling the biomass to make biofuel, and there we go, and then it'll start doing that. So um, before I make this too hard for myself, let's fill this in a touch. I may move these around, I think, if I need to do anything else, but I think for now I should be all right. So let's use this brand new emerald pipe there. So it does also need a what do you call it? An engine to work. So that's fine. That's why I pulled out one of those redstone engines, and it should hook up properly. Oh, helps if I shift click it. There we go. Lever on top. I know we can use a liquid duct. I just like to use redstone. It just, I know, I like it a bit better. That's all I have to say is I like it a bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I have to say it. So I was thinking maybe, I'm not sure, but see, I already have all these existing pipes going, but I have nowhere for this to go at the moment. So as you can see, this is filling it with biomass, and I have a fair feeling that this may not be able to pump enough. And look at that, it just flows through. So I'm pretty happy about that actually. How much has it been pulling out already? Oh, it's only 2 buckets. Never mind. Well, this engine will heat up and it will go a lot faster. So as you can see, we've got our first little bit of biofuel there. It's not even one yet, but as you can see, it will just pump through it over time. And I think it's drawing power from this one. And I've got to upgrade. No, it looks like this can keep up. I just want to see how much. I always get that wrong. I don't know why, I just do. There we go. So this is outputting 11. Let's put that to 15, and we'll see how we go. Should probably let 15 come in as well. Make it 16 so it can build it up to the top. See, I don't know why it does that, but yeah, okay. But that's fine. So that's working plenty fine. And as you can see, this is going to start slowly building up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'm going to start piping some of the other fuel down. I don't know how I'm going to do it actually though. I might actually use that one there. I'll just pipe straight across over that and down here into this tank here, into that line. Yeah, I think that might be the best way of doing it. Alright guys, I'll go away and I'll come back once I've started doing it. Okay guys, I'm back again. So what I've done is I've changed this to a gold pipe at the moment because it was getting, the cobblestone pipe was getting a bit hamstrung. I was hamstringing the operation of, of moving everything across, and I really can't distill anything until such time as I have my still working. So this is a liquid duct. I use it in favor of the sorry, in replace of the gold pipe because it's a lot easier to work with, and it pumps a lot more, I think, through the pipe at once. And it fills, as you saw, that fills up that pipe pretty much straight away with a redstone signal, and it comes straight down here. So yeah, so sort of this is full, but that isn't. I just don't know what's happening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that go away, and I'm gonna start building in the pipe for the biofuel, which is coming out here. As you can see, we nearly have, what is that? It's nearly 8 buckets of biofuel already, and that was a very short time. Obviously, it will draw a bit of power to do that, but it's alright. And as you can see, this is filling up. Although slowly, it will take some time, but I think the move will be worth it once we get to the point where it's going to pay off essentially. So, so yeah, guys, I'll go away. I'll set up some of this stuff here, and then we'll come back and we might start looking at putting hopefully some of that biofuel into. Oops, let's try that again. Put some of that biofuel into this tank here. So I probably will try to use this line here because I don't think we'll be having that much biofuel coming through at once. That it would warrant essentially would warrant a um, a big conductive pipe warrants a big gold waterproof pipe. Alright guys, I'll be with you in just a second. Hey guys, now I'm back again. So I've actually rethought what I'm going to do in here. Because you either need to use a combustion engine for the biofuel, sorry, which is the orange one, I'm actually going to be removing all of these engines here and replacing them with industrial steam engines, I think. And I can show you those here. Industrial. Um, there we go, industrial steam engines. So these engines put out 8 MJ a tick, sorry, and they use steel. So they're just normal engine, but they use steel. They are quite expensive to make, but they give you the most bang for your buck, I guess, from one engine. And I think they take about 20 steam a second or something like that. Whatever the measurements are, they take about 20 steam. So I'm going to be building a boiler down here in the coming episodes, I believe. But for now, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be making a huge tank down here to hold the biofuel, because I was thinking, why pump it all the way up there if all I'm going to have to do is pump it down here. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to build the uh, tank down here, and then I'm going to pump steam up into this one up here. Let's go up there. I'm going to pump steam into this one here, and then I'll be using that steam to power all the engines I can. Oop, I can't get out that way. It's just because it's one block high. That's fine. I'll be pumping steam in to power as many steam things as I can, and I've got plenty of room there, or plenty of room to put valves on that machine, on that block. So that's fine. I'm sure I can figure it out. So yeah, I'm pretty excited actually about it. So I'm gonna get on with building this. I'll probably time lapse this bit. I won't have enough blocks, so I'll probably have to break halfway through. But yeah, sit back guys and enjoy me building this massive machine. Alright guys, 1 second. Okay guys, now I'm back. I finished building this tank here, so it's huge. As again, we have one upstairs. I don't know if I showed myself building that one before, but it's very large. And what I've done here, so this is going to be the output, and that's going to be the input. I believe that if you don't put it right at the top, it won't fill up anything above where you put it. So that's why the input has to be there. And if it works out that I can't input anything at this level, then what I'll do is I'll put it in through the top. But I think that looks nicer because that way I'll have all the biofuel coming out of here and going into there. And yeah, so actually, let's do that right now. So let's use emerald because I think emerald's going to look nice. So we can put that right there, and then I think we should go straight up from there. Hopefully, I've got enough gold pipe, but if not, I can always make more. And that was not the right way to do it. Whoops, whoops, whoops. The alternative is to make it with Liquiducts, but I don't know. I just don't like Liquiducts. They're great tools, but they're just not the tools for what I want to do. And it looks like we're going to run out, so that's fine. We can always get some more, which is easy enough. Yoink. I can't take any from there. Okay. Well, what I'll do is I'll go get more. I'll finish it off as I'm going. I need like what? It's like 5 more. It's a real pain, but it can be done. Actually, no, I've got plenty of wiring. Let's just quickly go get it. Actually, I just forgot. There is a hole in the corner here which goes downstairs. So we'll grab 2 of those. Fly. Whoop. There was a hole there which is upstairs, but it's going to be removed. That way we can put a boiler up there because I think that's the best place for the boiler in that area. So glass, bam, and the last bits, I don't need to put it on either side, just one side. There we go. I always think that normal gold pipe looks a bit like, normal gold pipe. Yeah, the normal gold transport pipe actually looks like a bit like the conductive pipe, and it actually gets me if it's actually the conductive one or not. So yeah, and I have no use for the gold conductive pipe now. I wish I did. I wish I could. Maybe I can uncraft it or something like that. I'll have to have a look into that. So that's going to work like so. I need to borrow an engine. Do I have any? No, I don't. Oh, I feel so unorganized. I would take some, what do you call it? Some cobble from those ones, but I don't think that's what I should be doing. Let's see how we go. Up, up. There we go. But that'll ruin the array. That's what I meant to say. So let's do that. And what I was looking for, the actual cobble that I wanted. And I'll put that down here on the floor. What I'll do most likely, whoops. So there we go. As you saw, I just broke the container, and that actually won't destroy all the contents in it. It will just make them disappear for the moment. It will destroy them if you destroy the center block down the bottom there. That holds all the content. So if you destroy that block and then remake it, then it will destroy it. So let's have a quick look at that. So now as we're pumping out of the side, and it isn't dependent on which side it goes into. Like this is the biofuel on this side, and this is the biomass on this side. This is the biofuel on this side, and it really doesn't matter which one it is. And we can watch it go in, hopefully. And there you go, bam, straight in. So we have our first 2 buckets of biofuel. Wow. Okay, so that does draw a lot quicker than I was expecting. I thought it only drew at 1, but I guess the emerald pipe makes it really, really, really good. Alrighty, guys, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to get some stuff prepared for the steam boiler, and we'll get into that. Alright, guys, be with you in just a second. Hey guys, now I'm back. So I'm just grabbing some energy conduits because we're going to put in another still. I've already put 2 stills in, but I think I need a third one because I'm producing too much biomass to keep up, or at least, yeah, it's not keeping up with the amount of biomass there. And I can always just turn off one of the stills, or stop the either power going to one of the stills here, or I can stop the the biofuel going, or biomass going to it. So really, that's not an issue to me. It's more about getting everything that I need to it. So we'll put in a few pipes like so we get a bit more biomass going in. And then, as I've done with all these, I'm putting it out the side. So even though it's the emerald pipe, it's the same as the wood pipe is touching both of these, the output is from this one, and it won't put it into this one. It'll put it into the pipe. So don't have to worry about that, which is great. One thing I haven't grabbed, unfortunately, is another iron pipe to connect it up at the top, and that's just to stop it. As you can see here, it makes it so that it flows forward rather than flowing down this way, and then this one flowing down this one, and then just getting sort of that minimizing, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's constantly decreasing amount going down here and here, and then some going over here. I just want everything to go that way. So that's pretty easy to do. So, oops, I already have that out. So we put that like that, and when I put the emerald pipe in, I can change its direction. And as I said before, it only pumps out biofuel once it's running. And there you go, you can see that's running, so it should start pumping out, which it is, so that's great. So I'll just put a few of these on, and then I got to run, I think it's, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. I was going to run back upstairs to grab the things. Now, I've been looking at the steam boilers, and they look cool. I've been trying to figure out what I need, and based on my current power needs, I need 140 sorry, I forgot what I was getting. 140 MJ a tick, and that is a lot of MJs. um, so yeah, I'm excited about it, and it's also going to cost pretty much everything that well, not everything, but it's going to cost all the steel that I have, I think, to get it running. So it's going to be expensive, but it's going to be worth it. I'm going to have to build the biggest steam boiler you can, which is a 36 cubic meter one, which I think is 18. 18, is it 18? I think it is. It's 18 square boilers, but we'll come back to that when we're going. But yes, I think that's about right because it's going to be on a 3x3 grid base, which will make us able to make the biggest amount. So that's going to output about 720 steam per tick, and I think I'm going to have to use liquid ducts for it as well because the gold pipes only transport 40 and the liquid ducts transport 160, so that's going to be useful. And I need about 660 biofuel just to get it up to heat. But once it's up to heat, all we need is 1 bucket every 101 seconds. So we should be positive on biofuel when we get to that point. And then, yeah. All right, guys, so I'll go away, grab the rest of the materials, and we'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back again. So this tank is filling up. It's got a bit of biofuel in it, which is great. That one's still got over 1 million, I believe, in it. So yeah, it's going quite well. So let's grab this project table. So I've made a lot of stuff actually. So oh, I don't want that to go in there. I've got pretty much everything I can think of that I'm going to need for this. It's actually a pretty simple design once you get into it, and I'm going to make some more liquid ducts. I think actually I'll make them first because they're the easiest to make, and bam, here we go, made some more liquid ducts. So we need to make some, what are they called? They're fire chargers to put in the furnace, to put in the to make this design. So to make the design, I'll show you here. I've got it right here. So it's the steel plates around with some iron bars and furnaces and a bucket. So it's all pretty simple. That's right. I was actually before first things first. I might actually build this aqueous accumulator because I'm going to need that for this anyway. So let's put one there and one there. And I don't think it matters where we put it, but I feel that I'm going to put it right here, and therefore just check the output is going. There we go, filling it with water. In the event that we do need another one, I can put another one here. Yeah, essentially I can put another one here, and that'll still be under where I'm planning to go. So yeah, let's go on with this. So we need our 9 buckets. So we put our buckets in the top, we put our furnaces in the bottom, put 4 of them as so, and then put a few in like that, and then our final one there, and we'll just make all 9 because that's what we need. So we have 9 liquid fueled fireboxes. So this is going to make our base for what we want to make, and then we want to make our high pressure boilers. So these are the blocks that we're going to be using, and we need 27 of them. So we'll just click until we have enough. I made the rest of those so we can make some steam engines later on when we're getting ready to use the power. I might put that in a second episode because I think this might get too long if I continue with it. Plus, also need to spend some time building up a bit more bio fuel. So as soon as I put this together, this should join up. Obviously, it won't work like that. So that's the base here, 3x3, and then we're going to build these up essentially 3 high above this, so but it's going to end up being a 4 high, 3 wide, 3 long structure, and it's pretty easy. Oh, and as you see, I broke it up, and if I put this one on there, there we go. So that is our high pressure boiler. This is the biggest single boiler you can make, but it is pretty awesome. So yes, I'm actually kind of thinking I do want to put a second aqueous accumulator underneath it, just in case. I don't know how much water it's going to use, or we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go, because by putting in, when I want to put another one in, it won't affect this one at all, and I'll have time to fill up anyway. But the danger is the reason why I want to make sure there's plenty of water is if you put water while there's heat in this boiler, that shows you the amount of liquid that's going to be in it. If you put water into it when this is really hot, then it will explode, and it's like a nuke. It is the most dangerous thing apart from a nuke in this game. So it shows you here you can store up to 864,000 steam, which is essentially it's 864 buckets of steam if you think about it that way. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a milli bucket, so it's 846. So what we're going to do, I think what I'm actually going to do as well is when we start producing steam, I'm going to put it into a tank that's going to be similar to this size right next to it, and that way we can pull out all of our steam from down here. I don't think going all the way up there will be the best idea, though I'm not sure I may even stay over there. I might build power in this area here, because the steam engines really won't take that much space, because all there'll be is one input and the output will be power. So that's pretty much an easy thing to do. This will require will require 4 liquid ducts to pull out 640 steam per tick, plus another single one which I'm going to pull off going down here, and that's going to power some of the machines down here, or in this room at least, or maybe in some of the farms as well. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Alrighty guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and let this fill up, and yeah, so I'm gonna let this fill up, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to start hooking a few things up to it and start filling it up, because it's going to need. Actually, what I can do, actually, why am I saying that? We'll hook it up when we can hook it up. We can hook this up right now to the liquiduct. Now, what I want to do is if I. Oh, okay. Oh, never mind. Okay. I was like about to say to myself, what? That doesn't seem right. I'm going to put it underground if I can. I think if I knock this block, it's going to be a bit of water go down. So what I might do first is I'm going to put this one here. So, ooh, wow, actually, wait. I'm going to do this the right way. I was trying to get around and cheat a little bit, but I think if I do that, it's just going to end in disaster. I'm just going to have water spilling all the way downstairs. So, wow, okay, this is going to it's making it hard on me. If I can learn how to fly, that would be great. There we go. Perfect. So I'll just do that, dig that one. Better to use the actual thing to drill it out with. So I think if I remove this, oh no, never mind. I thought there was water in it, but there isn't. So that's great. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bury this underground, so that way that we'll be able to walk over this and essentially get out get out the stuff that we need. So I need to dig here. Now I have abandoned the pipes for this because I need to make sure that everything's going in like I want it to, rather than just yeah, rather than just at the power of the engine. It's not so much a problem with the fuel, but the steam. The Buildcraft pipes cannot output enough power on enough steam to make them worthwhile. You have to have like 20 pipes going here, there, and everywhere. Whereas I can achieve it with only, as I said, 5, but it's really 4 is the main stuff that I need. Yeah, so I think that looks actually pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that on. Whoop, I use my special. I use the what do you call it? The sneak. But oh, I've just done it again. And there we go. I think it's because I want to sneak to touch it. There we go. So that's on output. And of course I don't have any levers. I don't have any stone. That's the problem I think with having this silk touch, is that everything you're so used to having you just don't have, or not don't have, but it's annoying because you don't have it. So just pick up that stone. There we go. And we'll quickly make a lever, and that way we'll be ready to go and start pumping in some. There we go. Pumping in some. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. No. As you can see, that does work. As you can see here, the temperature is rising, and will continue to rise. It burns this fuel very quickly, and will continue to for a long time. As I said before, it's going to take sort of 650 buckets of fuel to get it to the level that we need. Obviously, the liquid duct's going to provide enough fuel, but we're just going to need a lot more than what we have. So yeah, as you can see there, it's starting to heat up, but I'm just going to let it run out and keep going because I don't have enough biofuel to get going. Plus, I haven't got anything to use it yet, so it's not worth it at the moment. We'll just check on this one to see how that's going. Yeah, we're getting enough. We're getting enough. I've still got some fuel upstairs, but I'm going to put sort of 2 fermenters, and I may need to put an additional thing in here. Are we overdoing this now? Oh, we are. It's not getting enough. Not getting enough power. Okay. 18. Let's put that up to 20 and see how that goes. I think because I was having some trouble with this before, that it wasn't going quick enough. Let's pull that out and see if it increases or decreases. Okay. Because this fermenter can take up to 10 uh, 10 what do you call it? 10 MJ a tick, and yeah, it's great when it works. So there we go. I think I've worked it out now. So that's slowly going to go down over time. We'll leave that with that and see if it works. Ooh, actually, I might just take those out because I don't know if it's got it. We'll see. So it's 30, 31, 32, 31, 32. As long as it doesn't slowly creep up, which it is now. Okay, so I need to give it one more energy to do its job. I think that'll be enough. So let's try that one more time. 36, 35, 36. As long as it goes down to 34. Okay, guys, I'm not going to rabble on about this too much more. I will figure it out myself, and I'll come back with you guys when we're ready to put in some when we're ready to start it up and get going. Okay, guys, now I'm back. I was going to do a bit more. I just checked the length of the episode so far, and it's around the half an hour mark. So I'm pretty happy with it so far. So I'll come back and do this, and in the next episode, getting that all set up and ready to go. So, guys, if you've enjoyed what I've done today, please give me a thumbs up as it helps my channel. If you have anything you want to comment about, maybe my setup is wrong or I could do something better, please put it in the comments. It'd be great. But otherwise, guys, have a good day and sin out.